Sheriff's investigators say a house in the South Towns was drawing a lot of drug buyers.
Detectives say they found piles of pain pills in the house in a raid this week. News 4's Luke Moretti has more on this tonight. Luke?
Yeah, the raid happened yesterday afternoon, and tonight an unemployed widow is facing serious drug charges. And authorities say they confiscated a variety of prescription medication that she's accused of selling. This house on Old Trevitt Road in the town of Concord was raided by detectives of the Erie County Sheriff's Office.
Well, there was an excess of 1,000 prescription pills.
29-year-old Chandra Zittel was arrested and charged with selling narcotic drugs.
She was well known, and she had, I think, a pretty wide clientele base.
Authorities say Zittel, whose 4 younger children were not in the house, did have prescriptions for some of the pills.
She's had a couple of, medical issues that she's been able to exploit and get doctors to write prescriptions for her.
Detectives say they purchased Xanax and Dilaudid from Zittel during an undercover buy. Authorities also arrested a man identified as Charles Tucker, who was in the house at the time of the raid.
He had Suboxone in his possession, which we believe he got from her. We don't know that for sure.
In 2008, Zittel's husband, Garrett, just 23 years old, died of a heroin overdose.
It's what brought attention to her. I don't think before that we had probably even heard her name. But we've had a lot of tips, a lot of anonymous tips even coming in on our tip line and our internet tip line that have been pointing towards her for quite some time now.
Generally speaking, detectives say the illegal sale of prescription drugs is a big problem with big consequences.
Here's drugs that are legally able to be prescribed, and it's running rampant. And you have a whole future generation of junkies out there from these pills.
Now, sheriff's officials say they've contacted the Federal Drug Enforcement Administration to help identify where some of the prescription medications came from. Zittel will appear before a judge tonight in the town of Concord. Luke Moretti, News 4.